Start the stream. This is waiting for the dumpster fire. Receiving your content. All right, it says we're live. I don't believe it, but we are. What up?
All right.
What's going on?
That's a good
everybody?
start.
Yeah. It's always a dumpster fire when it's a dumpster fire, you know? That is the name of the show. Look at that. Look at Braun back there. Look at him. He's going to miss the playoffs.
Good.
I
Lakers are a true dumpster fire.
They have been a tire fire for like 3 years now. And
I knew they were a team I was watching since Magic Johnson was hired as their executive. I'm like, there's no way this could backfire at all. Like, no way. Like in sarcastic tone, it looks like, yeah,
I think
they can't get any.
Excuse me. I think I feel a Lao cow coming, right? Like
Maybe they need to marinate a little more. I want to see how the summer goes.
I don't know, dude. The day that they missed the playoffs, that is Lao cow. That is a juicy Lao cow right there. I would have to say that the day that they're mathematically eliminated, if you had a Lao cow ready to go, 1 million views. 1 million. I don't know.
That wouldn't be bad. And then I'd have all the LeBron fanboys like go back and jump on me again.
All the bronzexuals, they just get all over you, huh?
It's like the Lakers were injured all the time. No. That's why you had a bunch of scrubs.
I like the argument of someone saying, but we're missing Lonzo Ball.
You're missing Lonzo Ball. Said no one ever.
We didn't have Lonzo. That's why we lost, man.
Look at your big free agent signings over the years. Or like the last year. Well, like 1 year contracts to random scrubs. The only decent one was Rondo. And even then, it was just like, yeah. Good luck.
Rondo's not, he's just a distributor of the ball. He's not a shooter at all. Like, there's so many problems with this Laker team. And Luke Walton just getting all the blame in the center of it is also hilarious. That is the equivalent of a dumpster fire.
He's going to get blamed, and then they're going to fire and bring in a puppet for LeBron. That's what they're going to do.
Tyronn Lue. No great coach. No, there's never been even a decent coach to coach LeBron. You know, I can't. I mean, Spoelstra, I guess, but he's a film guy. You know,
they were bitching about Spoelstra when he first came to Miami too.
He got out of their way. He was like, you guys do whatever you want. You're the talent, so you go do that. I'll tell you what you should watch out for. I'm Eric Spoelstra, but he seems to be decent without LeBron. I feel so bad for David Blatt because he was going to win a championship.
And then they fired him for his puppet.
Who did nothing in that championship. When they won, that was just pure luck. Was what happened. All right. We got to start. We only did 3 minutes of talking about LeBron. Let's squeeze this out a little bit more before we start reading the snap
stretch
chats.
that shit, man.
Yeah. Let's squeeze it out more. We want to line up all the Snapchatters because you guys keep the show going. All right.
You're crazy, son.
With LeBron, though. You're crazy. Like, I guess the thing is like, where do all the fingers start going? Like, where do the ends of these fingers start pointing when you're looking at who to blame for this entire fucking mess? Because it is a mess.
Technically, it needs to be everyone, really. It's not one specific person or whatnot.
I think it was a bad idea to go to LA in the middle of a tank, you know? Like, why would you do that? I mean,
well, remember, LeBron went to LA more for convenience than the actual Lakers situation. His passion's movie making, and he wanted to expand his brand in a way Cleveland couldn't.
So then you just think that it's not about championships now? Like, I don't think he can shut it down like that. I don't think he has a mentality to not want to win every night. Like, and just be like, I'm just a basketball player in LA. So, and the fan base, they don't really accept anything but a championship. It's like they're like the Toronto Maple Leaf fans, like, but somehow worse. And So
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see LeBron like being happy just being a basketball player. So that just leads back to this is a failure of a season for him, and whose fault is it?
Well,
I
LeBron hasn't been doing himself any favors.
No. I would say him and Magic are the two biggest at fault because LeBron is always trying to pull strings as trying to get his guys in there, and Magic is not capable as a president or GM.
Well, his main selling card is we're the Lakers. It's not like he's wowing the modern player. And most of the time, it seems like he's more interested in star chasing than building a team.
Yeah, he might get his talk show back. You know.
Ooh, it's gone as well as his talk show.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
I'm glad you remember that he had a talk show. That was
The Magic Hour.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It was
Watching
terrible.
The Simpsons, it was on a syndicated show, and I didn't watch it, but I saw the commercials for it.
It ran like opposite Arsenio or something like that, and then Arsenio just started to tank, and it was a dumpster fire. Yes, the Magic Hour with Magic Johnson. Yeah. Oh, the one thing I was thinking about is with LeBron, he's no longer the guy people want to play with anymore. Right?
It's the same thing that happened with Kobe later on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the baggage is there.
Yeah, like LeBron.
There's always rumors.
Yeah, LeBron in his prime, everyone on earth was like, damn, I go there and all I have to do is be decent and I'm going to the finals. But I think Steph Curry's that guy now where people are like, damn, I want to play with him. Despite all his baggage or whatever his problems are, like, fuck, we're going to win some championships. LeBron is not that guy. Like, even these young kids are completely checked out. They're not in awe of him. They're like,
young kids were all pissed off after those whole rumors came out about LeBron trading all of them for Anthony Davis. And they're like, okay, does he want me? Does he not? And then they're just going to feed off that. Like, look at how Indianapolis, like, treated Brandon Graham and, like, that sort when he went to the free throw line. It's like, LeBron's going to trade you.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. A lot of people in the media have been saying that that's like the straw where the young kids were like, oh, they're like Skynet. They became self-aware of the problem at hand, which was LeBron, like how are you going to, you ever have a job where your boss was in close proximity to you like all the time? It's not fun.
Yeah, and micromanaging is annoying as hell.
Yeah. And that's what LeBron is. If you putting up a shot and you think if I miss this, I'm getting traded to fucking New Orleans. Like I'm losing my job in LA to go to New Orleans if I miss this shot. No one wants to play like that. No, it's enough pressure in the NBA than to have your asshole GM old guy with a receding hairline, which I cannot say anything about, but he's running the team from the floor. And they know Magic will make it happen. Get that fucking Lonzo.
I mean, Magic kind of made it happen with his free agent signings, like all the veterans they brought in.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I blame LeBron and the Magic Hour. So, and a little genie bug.
Technically, you got to put like the ownership in there too, like the puppet GM.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Walton's kind of got his hands tied, but he's not really doing any favors.
Luke Walton is a Lakers legend. They're just treating him like shit. I'm kidding. Luke Walton was a very average NBA player. All right, you ready to start in on these Snapper chats?
Yes, sir.
I was having fun, though, talking about
for all 140 people, unfortunately, masochistic enough to watch this program. Thank you very much.
We've been really slacking on the promotion.
And it's also because it's a slow season right now, too. Once hockey season, the playoffs hit, might be able to ramp back up.
Yeah, I think all of us are kind of hurting on views.
February is always a slow month.
Yeah, it is March.
Most of the time, you can get to the experimental stuff, just play around.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Nothing too crazy. Like, once football season dies, it's like it gets quiet. That's how it always goes.
Yeah, we all hang from the NFL's teat. So it's
want to hang on the NHL's teat? Come on.
But the thing with the NFL is it's I think all viewership rises in the fourth quarter of the year, anyways. So, and it just happens.
Usually the first week and the final weeks.
Yeah, you're true. You're true. You're right about that. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't try to figure out YouTube and viewership. I guess I don't know. I just know that I had a really good year at the end this year. But anyways, all right. Liwa 503. I'm here to renew my subscription for Saxonville Abbey next season. Now that is out of the way, all rise for the burning of the Sens Wicker Man.
They took well, I mean, they burned Guy Boucher in there.
Oh,
Finally took care of that Bond villain.
Yeah, he was an evil Bond villain. Are they burning Eugene Melnick in effigy in the streets of Ottawa?
No, he's in Barbados.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't even know. Like, they send him pictures.
Doesn't give a shit.
Right, and they're like...
It's like Melnick out. They think like, oh, they want me to go gay. Why?
Melnick out? Melnick is straight as an arrow. I'm gonna live in Barbados. I think if like they won the Stanley Cup, like I don't think Melnick would even know. Honestly.
Well, he did panic when they didn't sell out Game 6. It's like, why aren't we selling out Game 6? It's horrible. And they he got his panties in a bundle.
In a bundle. Well, yeah. Did he actually show up to Ottawa? He flew in from Barbados to watch the game.
Probably. He probably went to Pittsburgh for Game 7. It wouldn't surprise me one bit.
I'm the owner. Shit, I gotta show up. I received a telegram that the Sens are doing well. Who is this Duchesne fella? Yeah, all right.
We should trade for him, right?
Someone get me another kidney.
We're one piece away.
Yes.
I swear.
Oh, I got some dog food in my pocket. Here, look at that. Some dog food. Here, dog. Here, want some? Oh, you asleep?
Oh, he's just trying to be a puppy.
He's being a puppy, you know. All right. You want to read this next one?
That I will do, sir. If I can find it here. Tucker White, 94, Preds and Wild, tied at 1 after 1.
Oh, Tucker White, you're $4.66 short on that first snap chat.
Womp, womp,
Womp, womp. He usually does is $6.66 to jinx the dumpster fire.
Just let him do his thing. Relax.
Yeah.
Come on.
I added it up.
It's a crucial game for the Metro this week.
Yeah, it's true. Who's in first? Washington's back in first.
Washington's back. Isles are up, but they're playing Ottawa. So who knows there? It's 4-3 Islanders. Hurricanes playing the Beantan. That's 3-2 Bruins. Blue Jackets playing the Devils, which should be easy, but it's tied at 1. Then Panthers and Penguins tied at 2. And then I think the Canadiens play later, so that's wild card seeding too.
It's getting good now. We're looking now at the trail end of the season, last quarter of the season. I like these races.
This is when the nipples get hard, kids.
That's right. Cut diamonds with those. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Blue Jackets have been really struggling as of late, too, since the all-in. Like, that game against Edmonton was embarrassing.
Yeah, well, they're tied with the Devils. They're going to let the Devils pick up a point on them. I mean, I guess they'll get a point, maybe. I don't know. The Devils are terrible. Lightning are putting it to the Jets. I'm impressed by that. It's one of the better teams out west. The Lightning are just rolling, man. All right, Dodger Zion, 5 bones. Dear Duval, take good care of Big Dick Nick. Also, it's official. Antonio Brown is the walrus. Good job.
Goo goo gajoob.
Oh, goo goo gajoob. Sorry. Antonio Brown is the walrus. Mm-hmm.
Well, Antonio Brown's just a textbook narcissist who's gone off the deep end and thinks he is probably doing performance art or some shit.
He's gonna be a Redskin.
Nah, not a Redskin. I'd say Raider.
Yeah. I don't know.
I've been picking Raiders.
I've been doing an off-season video, like a researching for that, and there are a lot of teams that need wide receivers, man. A lot of teams. The Vikings could use Antonio Brown,
Why would they use him when they have Stephon Diggs and Thielen?
I'm telling you, dude. Any
like he'd
team.
be a slot. I mean, Antonio Brown needs to be like a clear-cut number one. If they're going to be guys that are going to take his like receptions, it's going to get ugly.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he could fit into any team, any scheme. A lot of teams, Tampa Bay could use him, right? Who else could use him? Seattle would take him. I could list NFL
Seattle's
teams.
got a cap situation.
I could just list
Tampa
NFL
would be interesting, but the problem is with Tampa, Bruce Arians outright called him deep. So I don't know how that will work.
Here, I'll just list NFL teams, and they could all take Antonio Brown. Cowboys, yep, they would take him. Eagles all day. Packers need him. Raiders, yep. Steelers, oh yeah, totally. Giants don't need him.
Get rid of AB, the personality. I'll take him in a heartbeat.
Browns would take him all day. Browns would take him, but the Steelers would not trade him. Broncos.
They're not going to trade him to a division rival.
Right.
Unless they get like the division tax.
Yeah. Broncos, they could use him. Chiefs, no. Saints, I think Redskins looks like a place. Dolphins, maybe. Bills, I was looking, the Bills could also be a fit. That would be some Pittsburgh type shit, is to send Antonio Brown to Buffalo for like...
That'd be hilarious.
For like a 4th rounder or some shit, just like an insult trade, you know?
Well, that's what happened with T.O. one time.
Yeah.
Exiled to Buffalo.
Didn't they do that to,
although I think he was a free agent. LaShawn McCoy, too, but
yeah,
that was because
volunteered.
Chip Kelly's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Chip Kelly, sorry. Cardinals, yeah. Now, what do you put? You put AB with Larry Fitz in his last year? That'd be interesting.
It depends who his quarterback is. Apparently,
Raven.
Josh Rosen might be on the market.
Yeah. Ravens would do it, but again, can't go to interdivision. Yeah, there's a lot. Bengals could use them too. The teams that could use him the most are in his division. That would just be funny. But I think he'll end up being a Redskin. All right, you want to read this next one?
That I can, sir. Mr. CLS for $5. Thank you, sir. Who the hell saw the Hurricanes be this damn good this year? I saw it would be last year, but then they regressed. But it seems like they got some real goaltending now.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been on fire.
They're
like
a
the
bunch
past
of
few months.
jerks, man. They're just,
They are.
Mm-hmm. They're just a bunch of jerks. You know, I wish they had like fan suggestion day, like, because I would request that they do a Abu Ghraib butt pyramid as a celebration.
Jesus Christ. Then have Don Cherry act like the girl.
Right? Yeah, that girl went to my high school. The girl that was in all those pictures. That's like my high school's claim to fame.
Jesus.
Was that she orchestrated the naked butt pyramid. Don Cherry would actually probably jump in on that. Is what would happen. He'd be
Now,
like,
Don Cherry would bitch about there's too many soft Europeans in there.
yeah, it's a hug fest out. Well, Tort said that, but I'm sure Cherry agrees. Why can't you just take a guy's head off? You know, that's what Don Cherry wants to know. I was watching some old footage of like someone beating the fuck out of Mark Savard, and Don Cherry's like, "Yep, he deserves this. He deserves this." I'm like, okay, yeah,
it's a little bad in hindsight.
yeah, okay, looks pretty bad, Don. Some guy whose career was ended by basically brain damage deserves a couple punches in the head, right? Beast of Metal.
I bet he said the same thing about Matt Cook's hit on him too.
Yeah. Fuck Matt Cook. Beast of Metal 1989. So Schlosser gets to eat basketball-shaped shit, and Lakers are actually still fucked. Good thing you didn't wager anything on their future. I saw that Troy Dan said that he'd give $20 to anyone who retweeted his tweet. He said if the Lakers miss the playoffs, I'll give anyone who retweets this $20.
If the Lakers are going to miss the playoffs?
The Lakers, I'm sorry. The Lakers. Did I say Lakers or Raiders?
I don't know.
Well, Troy Dan.
Lakers. Probably
Lakers. So Troy Dan tweeted that out. I'm like, how do you get out of that? Everyone screen capped that shit. I don't know. I guess you could say, if I were him, I'd say, yeah, the first person gets $20 and you have to send this one to everyone else. The $20 bill. That's what I would do. Maybe I would never tweet out that I would, any situation that could become horribly jinxed like that. All right. You want to read this next one?
Yep. Kevin Michael Von Magnum. Thank you, sir. For $5. Where's the best fit for AB and where will he land?
Oh, we were just talking about this.
Yeah, I mean, but a little bit we can go over again. I'm still saying Oakland.
You say Oakland just because what? They like cancerous wide receivers on their team?
They need a marketing tool for Vegas too.
I don't know. I take back everything. I don't know where he ends up. All the teams that I listed before, fuck it. He's not going to any of them. He's going to end up in some surprise city. Like
he's going to Hamilton.
Yep. Yeah. That's where he's going to be. He could be a Titan. I don't know. A lot of teams need wide receivers, man. A lot of teams. I don't know who. I'm not trying to predict the future, but I'm going to say he's going to be a Redskin one more time. All right. This is a new one, I think. Play like a recruit. Do you think the Ducks will be competitive again with the prospects they have? And who should be coach? Ducks need to clean house. Like someone died in their living room. The Ducks need to clean house.
They've got good, decent prospects, though. That's the only thing.
They do, but they need to put Perry down like a wounded horse. They need to shove Kessler out the door. Getzlaff is
Who's going to take on that contract, though? He's under contract for another 3 years.
I'm just saying, like, do something. Ask him to voluntarily retire or some shit. Or
no, they might do a phantom injury like a Hosa and his gunk.
Yeah. Upper body injury forever, and just we want to pay you for the next 3 years, but we want to defer that so it's not against the cap. We'll do that. It's just, could you just stop playing hockey?
I'll probably pull a Clarkson.
Yeah. Could you?
I know
you
LTIR for reasons of suckitude.
Yes. Sorry, you're just bad, and you just don't have it anymore. You're injured. All right. Who should be the coach of the Ducks?
Well, I keep hearing Dallas Aikens, and I'm like, no, Dallas Aikens. Edmonton will warn you on that one.
Yeah, maybe Murray just stays coach.
I think Bob Murray's just gonna never die.
Yeah, he should just stay on the bench, man. He should live and wallow in the pain of this team that he's built. I think so. Anyways. All right. You want to read Nick the Geeks?
That I can do, sir. Mr. Nick the Geek, Wild going to the playoffs? I gave up on the Wolves. That was for $2. Thank you, sir. The thing with the Wild, they have a chance, but they're not going to go anywhere. So technically, it would probably be more fruit. Well, they also sold some assets to get younger.
They're the Cincinnati Bengals of the NHL. They're just going to get to the first round.
Not the Bungles, because the Bungles are just poorly run. The Wild just gambled on these big acquisitions, and they thought they'd go to a cup, and it failed miserably.
I'm saying the results are the same, though, of the Bungles and the Wild. Just first-round exits. But I would say this. The difference is, with the Wild, there's never really any expectation of anything other than a first-round exit.
Pretty much.
It's like, oh, you made it to the dance. Here's your L.
If they even make it.
Yeah, they could. They could. Nick the Geek. All right, Tucker White, 94, $6.66. Here you go, Chrome Dome. Hey.
See? You got it. Are you happy now?
Yes. He gave me a $6.66. Thank you.
Hope you sleep well at night, sir.
That's right. And if you use my code point20 at manscaped.com, you can get some ball clippers 20% off. I I don't sleep at night. I really am just a whore.
You don't need ball clippers. You need ball moisturizers.
Yeah, I do need the ball wipes. Those are awesome, by the way. The ball wipes. I mean, I did a shoot today because that's why I'm wearing the thing. And then here's the clipper. I had to label it face. Oops. So I don't forget that I have one for the face and one for the balls. All right. I got 2 clippers now. These things are amazing though. Like this thing it'll cut like perfectly. I'll just do a product demonstration here. Look, it's not even cutting me. It's perfect on the neck beard. I'm saying I believe in the product. I'm like Jack Black playing Pitfall on Jablinski Gaming. I really back these ball clippers. All right, you can read the next one.
Jeez. On that note, the Dominator, the Dominator 39R. Sorry you had to hear that, sir. Hey, Tree, when I go to the Bill Steelers game in Pittsburgh, can I put you through a table?
Well, you skipped
I don't know if I can jump high enough to get on the table. It's the only thing. Would you be power bombing me or what?
Your power bottom? Is that what you said?
No, power bomb.
Oh.
Like
okay.
wrestling.
Okay. I thought you said
Oh, dear God,
bottom.
I'm not saying power bottom. What the hell is wrong with you, man? Don't get any ideas, 5 points.
You skipped like 3 Snapchats, by the way. There's the Oshawa.
Yes, I did.
Uh-huh. You want to
Sorry.
As punishment?
I'm losing track. It's because of your It's because of your manscaping bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's why.
For your punishment, you have to read all 3 of the next one, the ones that you
skipped. No, it's a horrible punishment. What am I gonna do? Right. Let's go with the Oshawott man. Thank you, sir. Please put Emp Lemon on the show. I know Emp Lemon's familiar with my stuff, but like, I'm trying to think. Like, you hear of Emp Lemon before, man?
Yeah, my kids love him. I thought it's EMP.
He does. He's more familiar with meme shit. Yeah, he's a Jaguars fan, so he's rotting in misery.
I don't know how we would get him. He's like huge. Like you could see EMP Lemon at the Mr. Beast Battle Royale. Like he could be there, you know.
Probably. Like he's pretty big, but it's like different market, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably give it a shot, but I mean, you know how it is. You throw a DM to somebody and everything gets so clogged that nobody responds.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to get in touch with other influencers. You just got to kind of catch the lightning, you know. And
oh yeah, or you just like run into him and be like, "Hey, let's do stuff." Like, okay,
right. Like how I met MMG, and Mike Korzemba, but I did not.
Yeah, your NBA 2K boys.
I didn't fanboy them to be like, "Hey, we should collab sometime." Like I didn't take it to that level. I was just like, "Hey, can I talk to you?" You know. Can I find out
whether
you're a normal person or not?
Right.
Uh-huh. Are you a dick? Are you an asshole? Because if you're an asshole, I'll tell everyone that you're an asshole. And that they were awesome. So
I don't know. They seem like the vloggers or the LA people would seem like more like the arrogant assholes to me.
Yeah, there a couple. I mean, if you're 20 and you're making, $500,000, like you'd probably be an arrogant asshole. I would just.
You don't have enough life experience. That's why.
Yeah, you've made it to the majors, of shit posting, and now you think you're awesome.
Senators tied up with the Islanders 4-4. Spaghetti.
Looks like Blue Jackets Devils gonna go to regulation.
Overtime.
Tied,
spaghetti.
Hurricanes
and Hurricanes Bruins might be going OT too.
Yep. Penguins, Panthers. Why are you letting the Panthers hang around?
Because the Penguins do nothing but play down to their competition. Yep. They adopted the Steelers dogma. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh boy, we're going to beat Winnipeg. And then it's like, we're going to crush Montreal in a must-win game. We'll beat Columbus handily. But we're going to lose in embarrassing fashion to Philadelphia and Buffalo. You explain that to me.
You're the Penguins, man. You only
fucking Penguins.
You only play in April, and it's very.
They don't even play in April. Oh boy, we beat the Flyers. We massacred them last year, and then you lose because Chris Letang became a dumbass.
He let Kuz just Or Backstrom.
No, he decided to double team Alex Ovechkin and leave the ice wide open. It's like, what the hell
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Letang had a brain fart on that. He was just
Oh,
like,
he had like at least 20 brain farts that
Mhm.
season, maybe more.
If y'all lose 2 years in a row to the Capitals, which could happen, like that would suck.
I could see it happen this year. This Pens reek as first round playoff elimination all the way.
Oh, that hurts. But that's the thing with hockey. It's such a bitch. Like the Rangers eliminated the Pens 2 years in a row, and then the Penguins teabag them all over the ice the following year. Like that's just what happens with these, with the how the seeding works, which I love. By the way, I love seeing the same teams match up. Makes it interesting. Did you finish that entire Snapchat? No.
I did not.
Okay.
No, we're losing our mind. Number 2, the draft is next month in Nashville. Should the Titans get Marquez Brown?
I think it's Marcus Brown, right?
I think it's Antonio Brown's cousin.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Is he as cancerous as Antonio Brown is?
I don't know. He went to WVU.
I'm not going to make guesses about him. But I'm willing to bet that he's never thrown furniture at a toddler. I'll tell you that.
Probably.
Yeah.
And number 3, should Raleigh or Nashville get an MLB? I feel like Charlotte would be first before Raleigh.
Yeah, Raleigh, is having trouble supporting the Canes, even though they're doing good. Raleigh's not a big...
It's starting to come back a little bit, but that's more like a winter thing.
Raleigh doesn't seem like a Major League Baseball town, something that could get 30, 40,000 fans a night.
Like, how did the Durham Bulls do? That would be your biggest key.
I've been to a game at Durham before. Usually 7,000, 8,000 fans a night. Depends.
So I don't know if that's enough to sustain a Major League Baseball team. I mean, baseball shouldn't be expanding to begin with, but...
Yeah, I would think Charlotte would get one first, but they have trouble supporting the Hornets,
yeah. Well, the Hornets are mediocre as hell. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Charlotte's more like a transplant town.
Yeah, it's true. All those bankers. All right.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Right. Duelist Master 9.
Yes.
$2. Video for Cardinals if they draft Kyler Murray. It would probably be me laughing again, and then he probably turns into a stud like Baker Mayfield. That's probably what's going to happen. But it's really stupid asset management either way.
Yeah. Why would it? Who wants Josh Rosen still on his rookie deal with 1 year down on his rookie deal?
Yeah, you're going to get like a third round pick at best.
Yeah.
Like that's what you're going to get. I mean, you traded that to move up to get Josh Rosen in the first round.
Cardinals are a dumpster fire. Steve
I mean, Rosen, he wasn't even... He showed flashes, but the problem was he had no offensive line. He got wrecked.
Yeah, but they want Kyler Murray, man, because Cliff Kingsbury wants him, man. He's got to have his quarterback.
Flavor of the week, man. Flavor of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Beast of Metal 1989 for $5. I would put money on Finns, then he all but disappears there a la Mike Wallace. I also want that so I can taunt my brother-in-law years later.
Yeah.
And I think he's talking about AB.
Yeah.
But the thing with Miami is I think they're trying to tank hard next year.
I love it when teams just tank intentionally.
It's embarrassing, but it's hilarious at the same time.
Are the Isles and Senators going to a shootout? Is that what's happening?
I don't know. My updater... trackers and my live score isn't updating.
Yeah.
There's a lot of overtime.
Yeah.
Blue Jackets, Devils in overtime. Senators, Isles in overtime. Hurricanes, Bruins are tied. Panthers, Penguins tied.
I think
it's a lot of tie games.
It's 3-on-3.
Yep.
Ooh, let's see. Play-by-play. What's going on? Thomas Shabbat. All right. Shabbat Shalom. All right, I'll read this. Oh, wait. Are we at Ben
I think
Tomasic?
Yeah, Ben Tomasic.
Okay. You read them.
Mm-hmm. We keep losing stuff. Ben Thomas-Sick for $2. Who should the Steelers draft with the 20th pick? They got to go middle linebacker or corner.
I think they should draft
And
it.
I know they draft corner all the time, but I don't know. They got to go middle linebacker.
I think diva wide receiver. You know, you got to.
Oh, dude, they'll get one of those eventually too. They grow them on trees.
Yeah, they do. Juju can become a diva, though I don't see that happening. Juju is awesome. They still have weapons on offense. They really do.
Oh yeah, they need to bolster. If they bolster the D, they'll be okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they will though.
They won't, because the Steelers are stubborn.
They just rely on high end talent. All right. Beast of Metal. We didn't read this one, right?
Not that one, no.
Okay. I don't know who should be Ducks coach. I do know that Mr. Corsi Swarm is at AHL San Diego, which gives him the organizational inbreeding bonus. Wow. He knows.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier with Dallas Aikens.
Oh, is that his coaching?
Yeah, Corsi
nickname?
Swarm.
Corsi Swarm?
Yeah, because like he was very heavy into analytics, and his defensive style was a Corsi Swarm.
Yeah. That's
so like he won the analytics, like get the game, but he didn't win the actual game.
Right. He's like, well, we outshot the opponent. Okay. You lost.
Of course.
Right. I think, what is it? Corsi is the one that's based off of shots towards the net, I think. And
yeah.
So basically it's just a shot accumulation meter. It's not really...
It's offensive zone possession too.
Right. Oh yeah.
Zone possession.
Yeah, it's like possession divided by shots or some shit like that.
Yeah, pretty much if you keep the puck in the offensive zone or like control the puck, you're going to get like lots of Corsi.
He's like, hey, look, but I won the Corsi score. Like, what? These will be wins eventually. Come on. Right? Once we get some goaltending, I guess.
Pretty much.
Or you could try winning the game. I don't know. Liwa 503. Oh no, you read this one.
I've been reading a lot of them, sir.
Yeah.
Liwa 503 for $2. Who's your MLB dark horse to make the playoffs? It's an interesting one.
I don't see
a lot of choices.
I don't see many surprises this year. It seems like a really vanilla. Maybe the Brewers.
Brewers aren't really. I think they are pretty locked to make the playoffs. I would say it's like between them, the Cards, and the Cubs.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
You're thinking dark horse, year. Maybe the Reds.
Yeah,
or the Padres if their farm system manages to show up.
I think the Padres are off a year. Maybe the Phillies, sneak in like as division champions or something. Maybe. Who knows? With Bryce Harper has a bounce back year and his WAR goes back to what it used to be. Tucker White, $2. Update: Preds lead 2-1. Scored on the power play. Hey, that just.
Oh, they scored a power play goal. I'm fucking shocked.
Better buy a lotto ticket. Fuck.
Yeah, the Predators scored a power play goal. It's stunning.
Yeah. It's about
like, how does that happen?
Yep. It's like a married guy getting laid.
Oh yeah, right?
That never happens. I think the Hurricanes and Bruins will probably go to OT.
Yep, Hurricanes, Bruins looks like Panthers. Penguins is going to OT.
Preds Wild is tied now. You better spend some money, Tucker. All right.
Looks like Blue Jackets, Devils, and Sounders Isles are both going to shootout.
Yep. $5 message prolapsed.
Yep, because we were too laggy.
We're very laggy. But we give every question. But we give every question love, you know. Jack Koblinski. Kobilski. Jack
Kobilski.
Yeah. Sorry.
Let's go.
Right. I'm Eastern European. I don't, you know. All right. Top 3 NFL shit shows. Steelers, Raiders, Cardinals. I think Tampa Bay is a bigger shit show than the Cardinals.
Tampa Bay may be recovering only because of the Arians hire, but that's got to be seen. I mean, Steelers are, a soap opera wooden mess. They're all over the news for the wrong reasons. The Cardinals, yeah. The Raiders, I can buy it. I'm trying to think of any other real shit shows per se. Maybe the Packers, but that was just over the last year.
Yeah, every team has a level of drama
Yeah.
around it.
Like the Browns had a lot of drama for a long time, and they finally leveled it out a little bit, but that can always come back if they keep losing.
Yeah. I got to read this next one, even though it's your turn. Kirk Hardiman, how do you feel about Eric Gudbranson?
That's gotta be a Vancouverite right there. He surprisingly hasn't been complete and utter ass. He's been So I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, that's got to be anyone that follows your Twitter.
Oh yeah.
And knows how you feel about it. Good old Gudbranson.
They're going Eric Gudbranson. Mm-hmm. Eric Gudbranson, no!
All right, you read the
I'm just waiting for the time to get him to go on a pairing with Jack Johnson.
They should do that just to make your fucking head explode. Like
the negative Corsi ratings will be incredible. It'll be like below 40. Yeah. It'll be like, oh god,
you might break the Fenwick scale or whatever.
The nerds would die.
Right. Oh my god, Gudbranson.
Yeah. Yeah, how would they feel about the Hal Gill, Rob Scuderi defensive pairing? That would be like a Corsi 4 percentage of like 35 to 30. Like they never got out of the zone. Like it was bad, but it was like, oh god. Everyone is like, yes, we're gonna block a lot of shots, but like, oh god, they're not gonna get it out.
The two defensemen have been paired inside the circles this entire all 20 minutes.
Exactly. It's like 2 minutes in the defensive zone every play.
And every time someone spears Hal Gill, he just refuses to fight back or do anything. Like he's just getting poked at the entire time in the zone. And they want to throw gloves with Hal Gill, but he's just a giant pussy. Gill, what a traffic cone he was. Uh-huh.
He won a cup though, so he's a traffic cone with a cup.
Yeah, he did.
That team had some weird players win the cup.
Yeah,
and the second comings of Fedotenko and Peter Sikora.
Was Rico Fata still on that team?
No. That was the 03-04 squad. Dark Agent.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm bringing him up esoteric.
No. That's cool.
Yep.
Craig Patrick did not know what his ass from his face at that time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
All right. James Amadei. Oh, you read this one.
Down here. I was looking up hockey scores. Sorry. James Amadei. What's up, brother? What team is your next legacy of failure, Tree? I've been working on one for the Mariners. Like, that's the big one. Everyone's going crazy about the Mariners. I want to do the Maple Leafs, like a 50-year one for them, but that's one that you gotta build up for.
Yeah.
So I'd say Mariners.
You gotta drop that one when they get eliminated by the Lightning in the conference finals. Like that would just
Bruins in the first round.
Ooh. After blowing a 4-1 lead?
Maybe. Dude, there are a lot of overtime games today. Jesus.
Yeah. Islanders just I think the Islanders won.
Islanders just won?
In a shootout, I think.
Oh my god. You beat the Senators. Good job, boy.
Good job, boys. Good job.
Yeah. Way to go.
Yeah.
You did a thing.
Yep. You beat the team that wants to lose in overtime.
Exactly.
I think Blue Jackets Devils is going to a shootout.
Yep, that's going to shootout.
Penguins, Panthers.
Canes, Bruins in OT. Panthers, Penguins in OT.
Oh, no, Penguins just scored.
Oh, Penguins scored?
Penguins
Oh my
scored!
god, we beat the Panthers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. We did a thing. Maybe.
It's time to masturbate. We beat the Panthers.
We beat a constantly underachieving hockey team. Fuck yes.
Overtime.
Jake Gensel too.
But they still get the
Better.
extra point, so they still get 2 points. So it's like a win. They just gave Panthers a point.
Yeah, they gave him a pity point.
Yep, like a sad hand job. All right. Yeah, Preds going to the third. Lightning probably gonna win. They just scored again. All right. Kirk Hardiman. No, wait. Tree. This is Prodigy A Dead. Oh, the guy from Prodigy actually died. The lead
Yeah, he
singer.
did. The lead singer committed suicide.
Oh, it's terrible. Terrible.
That
Luke
sucks.
Perry too. You know when
Yep.
when I
Luke
was
Perry,
young, I
King
had
Kong Bundy.
right.
Remember him?
Who?
Yeah, King Kong Bundy, the old wrestler.
Oh yeah. It was a bad week for celebrities, man.
It was a bad day. They all died the same day.
Yeah, I think King Kong Bundy, man, he should have spaced that out a little bit. You know.
I don't know,
Gotta
man.
talk
They
with
say
his
it all
agent.
comes in threes.
Yeah. Tree. What is your thoughts on the Steelers having all this talent over the years and haven't been able to capitalize with it? They did win a couple Super Bowls, didn't they?
That was more with the great defense they've had. I think he's talking about this decade.
This decade,
That would be
they've
my
been
guess.
pretty bad.
I mean, you'd probably leave, like, in this decade, it'd probably be more bitterness because they were never able to get it done. They were. I'd say that their biggest problem with me was always arrogance. And it was just like they never, like...
Do you think it's sort of Big Ben and his arrogance sort of just rubbed off?
It's not just
everyone?
Big Ben, it's organization-wide.
That's true.
At least what I feel.
Yeah, it is pretty wide across that organization. The arrogance.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of organizational arrogance, how do you feel about them not signing Landon Collins?
Oh yeah. So, it was funny because the headlines were saying Giants inform Landon Collins they will not use the franchise tag on him. In my mind, I'm saying Giants are informing they don't think he's worth the franchise tag. Is basically what they're saying. So, I don't know. Landon
Also,
Collins,
Blue Jackets won in a shootout. Sorry to bug you.
No problem. I think the thing with LC was he was a great player, but he missed a lot of plays. There were times where he could have clinched that game against the Patriots 2 years ago. He dropped a pick, at the last second. He was a good player, but I just don't think he was franchise tag worthy. But the other thing is I think the franchise tag is the biggest bullshit ever. I think it's such crap. Like, what's his name? The Cowboys.
DeMarcus Lawrence got tagged twice.
Yeah.
I'm kind of torn on that because at one point, like, I feel like you should only be tagged once, but at the same time, you're getting paid a handsome amount of money.
You are, but okay, what's worth more? $80 million in a 4-year contract or $20 million for one more year, right?
If it's all guaranteed. The problem
if
is
it's
most of it
guaranteed.
isn't guaranteed.
Still, even $60 million guaranteed is worth more than $20 million. Like, this guy is putting his life on the line every game. Every game he could blow out his knee. And he gets franchise. There's no other field in America where they basically say, you know what? You can only make this much for this year, right? Is there a job like that anywhere else?
Arbitration
I'm just saying.
for baseball.
Yeah, but if someone were to say, hey, look, man, you're just kicking so much ass waiting these tables. You can only make this much in tips next year. So,
That's
sorry.
pretty much how it goes in waiting tables sometimes.
You can't
So let's
quit
be
either.
real. That's how it happens.
Right.
It's like, oh, we're going to add more people onto the table. So have fun.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I think.
I know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. All right. Where are we on this?
We're on Aiden C.
Yes.
Actually, wait. We're on Kirk Hardiman again.
Yes. He is.
He's actually a Toronto
the
fan.
least fan. So he knows who Steve Dangle is.
Yes. Yeah.
Apparently, Steve Dangle knows who you and Jillian are, but not me. Okay.
As I said, like, I think he knows of me. Like, I remember people, like, tagging me when I first started on Twitter. It's like, oh, this guy, Steve Dangle, tweeted your Avalanche video. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh.
Cool. So I think that's how he kind of knew me. Like,
So
as I said, I've never really talked to the guy except for that little public thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So he's a fan of your comedy. Mm-hmm.
maybe we'll see.
Yeah, maybe we'll see.
He probably thinks like this fucking asshole. I'm gonna pretend to do that and then stab him in the face.
That's my plan. That's been my plan with you this whole time.
Of course.
That's right.
Except you've unveiled your weaknesses.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was your biggest flaw right there.
Food being probably
Should have lulled me into a trap and then stabbed me in the back.
Yeah.
Instead, we just got drunk.
Yes. Well, you said, "Hey, let's go get some IPAs," and I was like, "All right, that's good. That's a good plan."
No. KTO likes the IPAs. I'm the stouts and porter guy.
That's right. I like alcohol. I'm just into alcohol, and
we all.
yeah, I don't understand the whole like beer connoisseur thing. Like, it all tastes like beer to me. It's
Still
like,
better than.
I don't understand being a liquor connoisseur. Like, you really are dedicated to alcohol when you have different types of liquor that you collect and shit and just want to taste and sample.
Oh, yeah, for like scotch. Scotch is serious shit.
Yeah, scotch is basically like embalming yourself.
Pretty much. I don't mind a scotch on the rocks every now and again.
Scotch and water is not that bad. Like, if you're trying to get like hammered, like drink a scotch and water and just get fucked up. And you'll be drunk before you know it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Fighting your neighbor or some shit. You know, just like, I've been drinking scotch and water all fucking day. Let's fight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Aiden C97. You think the Penguins will get a video soon? A congrats video.
I don't know, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Like, there's no reason to right now, unfortunately. But
I'm just saying, a congrats video in April is probably on the docket.
Probably.
Ooh. Sometimes I make myself laugh. Sorry. It's not all that funny, really. Not.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
Dear.
Amigdio's back. You read this. $10.
Congratulations, you beat a team where the only fans are those wanting to escape the hot 84-degree winter sun. Also, Panthers used to share a stadium with the Heat until they both got new stadiums.
Mm-hmm. No,
so yeah, exactly.
I would say the Heat wanted to move the fuck out of the swamp. Like, they were like, yeah.
Actually, what happened was they were both in Miami, and then Florida got their stadium in Sunrise.
Oh, so I have that backwards.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They were both in Miami, but I think they both wanted their own stadium.
The Panthers were like, hey, let's move out to where nobody is.
That's because the owners own the land. That's why they built the stadium there.
Uh-huh.
I think that's how it went.
That's how it went. Okay. We'll see. It could have been. All right, let's read the last one and then we can wrap it up. Short of an hour.
Maybe.
This one slow.
We've been going like super long the last few, so.
Yeah. We deserve like 15 minutes off because we work so hard on this show.
I know, right? We're so like hardworking. It's like dumpster fire.
I do enjoy doing this because it's just like you said, man. All our videos are so regimented and strict.
Just low key, and it's just like you sit there and shoot the shit. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I give out horribly wrong facts, and I just don't care. Jackets won, Bruins won, Islanders won, Penguins won. Yeah. Sorry, looking at
bad day if you're a Flyers fan. That's really about it.
Yeah, bad day if you're a Flyers fan all the time. Colin Bodger, $2. Either of you watch F1? Opinion on the new season? I'm sorry, I do not watch Formula One.
I've tried to get into it on occasion, but I haven't watched it this year. I hear Williams is still a shit show.
Yeah.
And Sauber's still bottom table. That's all
Oh. I know nothing of what you're talking about. F1
That's all I know.
F1 is the racing, right?
Formula, yeah.
Yeah. Isn't the Hamilton kid really good?
Lewis Hamilton, yeah. He's still up there.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Tony Kanaan.
Apparently,
no, he's an Indy driver.
I think Tony Kanaan was kart. That's IRL.
Yeah, kart. Okay. I don't know all the racing, man. I'm not good with the racing, and people want me to do an F1 video. I'm gonna be like, this is where they drive around with their little wings on the back of the cars.
Just don't mention Ayrton Senna's crash, and you're good.
Yeah, I think that'll get you the shit kicked out of you.
That'll get you. I'll unleash a whole.
Right. I won't mention Ayrton Senna. That was a big loss for the sport. That was like Michael Jordan.
That's like losing Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah. Yeah. It was bad.
It's that bad.
Uh-huh. All right, 55 minutes. Not bad of time. And then we
Bad at all.
Yeah. Hamilton is like 35. I remember when Hamilton was 18. That's how fucking old I am. I'm very old and tired. Do you have any things to say for yourself, Tree?
No, sir, I do not. I'm hoping to have a video up tonight or tomorrow.
What's it going to be on? Is it a surprise?
The NHL trade deadline.
Oh.
I had a football script up, but I didn't like it, so I scrapped it and did something a little more experimental this time.
Is it a hater's guide?
No,
Oh.
not a hater's guide. It's like
we'll
call it philosophical musings.
Yeah, this is the
It's
time.
probably going to be hated to shit. It's probably like, this is fucking stupid. And I'll be like, okay.
All the videos that people that don't get watched are some of my favorite videos. Like the one I did on Dwight Gooden is one of my favorites of all time, and it got like 13,000 views.
It's weird how they hit or they don't.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I guess maybe the Dunning-Kruger effect takes over and you think you're better than you are. Lightning scored again, by the way.
Oh no, the Lightning scored.
Yep.
What's that? It's like
5-1. 5-1.
It's like the sun setting in the west.
Yeah.
It's like a sub-constant.
Yeah.
I'm waiting until April for them. Like, they cock teased us so many times. I know you're dominant. Prove it. Get to the finals, and then I'll believe.
Caps did it though. Caps got over the hump. Lightning could do it too.
Yeah, and Lightning almost did, and then they choked.
Yeah, they had it against.
And then we'd be talking about, okay, Caps, you were almost there. Now you got to do it again. You'll probably beat the fucking Penguins this time too. Yeah, again.
Could happen. It could happen. Could happen. All right, I think I'm gonna end the stream. It's 57 minutes.
Yeah, it looks like we're about at that point, Mr. 5 Points.
Thanks to the mods, by the way. Omega Black, Beast of Metal. There's a third mod, I think, but Nick Man, he's here. Yep. Those are our 3 mods, everyone. So if you got blocked by them, it's because you're a fucking idiot. And I have nothing else to say. I think we can go ahead and end it, right?
Yes, we should. Be a good idea.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for coming out. All 140 of you at one point. You're awesome. Even in a slow news cycle, you're here listening to us shitpost. I'm 5 Points Vids, and you made it to the end of the stream. Yeah.
Peace.